how to use a physio gun for the benefit of patients, and how to use it the tight areas where it can benefit and mobilize the hard muscular tissue where we intend to increase the flexibility of those tissues. So in particular, the physio gun can highly benefit the patient if used properly according to the level of stiffness that the patient has. So usually in the clinic we see that patients have a high level of stiffness in the erector spinae muscle, which runs across the spine, the whole of the erector spinae muscle, still up till the neck. They are very tight. They're very tight, they're short, their flexibility needs to be improved. So although we do prefer hand, there is no match to the hand manual therapy that we do. But then yes, physio gun, these guns, they save us a lot of time and energy, and they can be used by patient at home also. Again, this is the area that we need to mobilize. The hard thoracic area, latissimus dorsi muscles, lower traps, middle traps, upper traps, these are the tight muscles. Coming to the lower back, the erector spinae, the piriformis, lateral rotators, hip abductors, the IT band is very tight, which needs to be mobilized. Yes, again, the best combination is first by hand and then by the physio gun, but the physio gun does the job really well, and then followed by the calf and the foot also. So I'll just demonstrate you how you can use it for yourself. So again, there are very many physio guns available in the market. This one is of Bentley brand. I personally like it because it's very soft. It has that sweet note. It's not very hard, not very soft, and the percussion is of 6 mm depth, which is, I think it's ideal for patients who have pain. Certainly people who go to gym, who are athletes, they might like 10 mm or 16 mm depth, but then it's not for everybody. More depth, more percussion means not everybody can tolerate, but 6 mm depth is a very sweet depth, I would say. Like everybody can enjoy it and can have a good beneficial therapeutic effect from these type of gun. So I'll just give a short demo. Press it for 3 seconds and the gun starts. The percussion is just okay, not very hard. You can start by doing it on the SI joint. The SI joint usually becomes stiff. Hold it here for 5 seconds. Erector spinae muscle. You can go around the erector spinae muscle from the bottom, middle to the top. Keep a firm pressure. And this is an alternative to the manual therapy that we do for the facet joints by giving PA glides. This is a sort of PA glides. Not very hard, not very soft, just a medium note to the mobilization, soft tissue mobilization and the joint mobilization that we do. But I do recommend, like, you should not give much pressure on the neck area. Just do it softly on the neck. For athletes, it's okay to have as much pressure as you want, but then not for patients. Especially for patients who are having disc prolapse and other medical conditions, one needs to be as gentle as possible. You can cover the latissimus dorsi also, subscapularis. I personally use it on the lowest intensity. I believe too much is never needed. You can be as less is more, soft is better. coming down from the back, from the SI joints. Then here I recommend you can use some pressure. Going outwards like this, use some pressures on the lateral rotators. If you want to apply it on the full body, yes, you can, and you should. The total therapy time can be as long as 30 minutes. 30 minutes is a good time. And this video can be used as a good way to just replicate how to get it done on your own body. You can show it to anybody and they can do it for you. These steps can be repeated like 20 times each. So 30 minutes will be easily consumed. Specifically on the TA also you can do it. Tendo-Achilles tendon, you can do it. It will mobilize the calcium deposits also. So again, before we, physio gun will be more effective if we understand the area of tightness. It will be more effective if we understand the patient condition. It will be more effective if we know which tissue are more hard, where we really want the tissue flexibility to improve. It's not like you do it on the whole body and you will feel good. You'll feel much better if you know the areas where it needs to be applied. So again, just a few take-home message. One, on this line, on both the facet joints, starting from the upper cervical to the lower lumbar region, throughout the line. Do it once from one like this on the left side and then on the right side. And repeat the process for around 10 minutes. Then on the SI joints, 2 minutes. Then on the lateral rotators of hip. Then on the gated trochanter. Then on the IT band. Again, 5 minutes you can do it. For the lower extremity, you can press the gun also, just to make it have a more deeper effect. You can treat the more deeper muscles. So I believe deeper is always better. And in the spine, most specifically this area needs to be mobilized, the thoracic zone. Here you can apply pressure. I recommend, like when you are doing with this, at the same time you can do with the hand also. Mobilize with the hands and take the help of the gun. Mobilize with the hand, take the help of the gun. Do the myofascial stretchings with your hand. Do manual twistings and use the gun. Combination will yield much better results than the gun alone. Use your hand along with the gun. Stretch the fascia and do the gun. I'm sure it will make 3 times more therapeutic effectiveness than gun alone. If you're a right-handed person, fine. Do it with the right hand. Use the gun. Use your hand. Try to dig in the muscles as much as possible. So certainly this is a helpful tool which will save you all the energy that you use in the manual therapy, and it's good adjunct. You should use it. It's got a C charging cable. You can charge it easily. That shouldn't be a problem. And after you are done with the soft tissue manipulation with the gun and with your hand, then the blood flow will be increased, your muscles tension will be relieved, they will be more relaxed, and then you should put the patient should then exercise the muscles. The energy capacity of the muscle will increase, the flexibility will increase, and yes, there will be certainly a great level of muscle relaxation that you will have achieved. So this way it should be used for around total therapy time is 30 minutes. And then again, the patient should do exercise after you have done the manual and the physical you have done. After that exercise, patient should do for around 10 to 15 minutes. So that the muscles that you have targeted can be worked upon, and that will yield very beneficial results for the patient and will save on the energy expenditure of the physio also. So physio one is a good thing.